All right, if you're in the fintech world, you know the deal. The pressure is on. You need a steady stream of high-quality leads. But let's be honest, it feels like you're shouting into a hurricane. So what's the secret sauce for the companies that are crushing it? Well, they're not just working harder, they're working smarter. And they're using one incredibly powerful tool, marketing automation. Today, we're cracking open their playbook.
First things first, let's just get right to the question that's probably on your mind. Why does this feel so incredibly hard? I promise it's not just you. Generating leads in fintech has some very specific and very tough challenges.
You're basically fighting a war on two fronts here. On one side, you've got what the source material calls a fiercely competitive landscape, and that's putting it mildly. On the other side, your customers, their habits and expectations are changing faster than ever. So just turning up the volume isn't going to cut it anymore. You have to be smarter.
And that smarter approach? It's marketing automation. Now, this isn't just about scheduling a few emails. Think of this as your digital co-pilot. It handles all the repetitive, boring stuff, freeing you up to think about strategy. And, most importantly, it helps you deliver those personal touches, those one-to-one moments that actually get people to say yes.
So, here's our game plan. We'll kick off with the challenge, then we'll dive into 3 core strategies: smart targeting, automated nurturing, and plugging it all into your CRM. And then we'll wrap up by looking at how all of this gives you a massive competitive advantage.
First up, let's get a really clear picture of the battlefield, because understanding the specific hurdles you're facing is the absolute first step to clearing them.
And let's break down what this really means, right? Intense competition just means your ad dollars don't go as far as they used to. Changing behavior means the playbook you used last year, yeah, it's probably already obsolete. And without that steady flow of good leads, well, growth just grinds to a halt. This isn't just a minor headache. For a lot of companies, it's an existential threat.
So, how do we fight back? We stop casting a wide net and start using a spear. This whole section is about finding the right people, right from the very beginning.
The magic word here is precision. Marketing automation lets you totally flip the script. You stop playing the volume game, shouting at everyone and hoping someone listens, and you start playing the value game. You're whispering to the exact people who are most likely to listen, engage, and become your best customers.
And this precision comes from your data toolkit. You start by looking at what customers are actually doing, what they're clicking on, what they're interested in. Then you've got AI algorithms spotting patterns, basically predicting what they'll do next. This lets you get ahead of their needs, while automated social media keeps you consistently in front of them. It's a system where every single part works together.
Okay, you've got their attention. The right person is interested. Now what? You can't just toss them over to sales right away. That's a huge mistake. The real magic happens next, guiding them through their journey and building a real relationship along the way. Let me paint a picture of how this works. A prospect downloads your white paper. Instantly, boom, an automated email hits their inbox with some related content. The system then watches what they do. It sees they clicked a link about retirement planning. That single click triggers the next message, which is tailored specifically to that topic. See what's happening? It's a responsive, intelligent conversation, and it's all happening at scale.
This quote really captures the entire philosophy. It's not about spamming people. It's about being genuinely helpful. By delivering the right information at exactly the right moment, you stop selling and you start serving. And in the world of finance, that's how you build rock-solid trust.
So, marketing has warmed up a great lead. But this next step, the handoff to sales, is where most opportunities are either won or lost. It has to be perfect. And the difference is it's night and day. Without integration, it's chaos. Marketing and sales are speaking different languages, data's siloed, follow-ups are slow, and good leads just fall through the cracks. But with integration, it becomes one smooth, streamlined process. The second a lead is ready, sales knows everything they need to have a relevant, timely conversation.
And the engine making this all possible is real-time data sync. That means there's no lag. When a lead hits a certain score or takes a key action, that information is instantly in your CRM. That speed is your secret weapon. It lets your team engage while your solution is still fresh in the prospect's mind.
So, let's bring this all home. What does doing all of this actually mean for your business? What is the real, tangible, competitive edge you gain?
Let's be really clear. This isn't just a small improvement or a nice-to-have tool. The source material says it loud and clear. For fintech, this is an absolute game changer. It reshapes your efficiency, your effectiveness, and your ability to grow in a really tough market.
So here's the bottom line. By automating all that manual work, you free up your best people. By delivering relevant content, you get way more engagement. This lets your sales team focus only on high-quality leads, which maximizes every single opportunity and drives predictable, sustainable growth. Ultimately, this technology is already reshaping the entire fintech landscape. Your competitors are using it right now to build smarter, faster, and more personal relationships with customers. So the only question left is, how long can you afford not to?